Are you guys ready to let it rip? Because I am loaded with information here. Here we go. You guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, founder of the nonprofit Plantspiration. On Wednesday nights, I'm also a food for life instructor. I am so excited. My first interview for the book will be on Friday. It'll be live with Dr. Barnard. I've got another one on the 20th. We'll be in DC on the 26th talking about how I lost 100 pounds, how my family lost 250 pounds, and everything in this book right here, which is also everything right down there. You know what I mean? Who's doing the grocery shopping in your house? Let me see your hand if you're doing the grocery shopping, because this video, this live is for you. What we bring home from the grocery store is the number one thing to keep ourselves safe, to keep our family safe. We've been putting helmets on our kids' heads. We've been telling them not to talk to strangers. We've been buckling them up, telling them that they should stay safe. Well, for goodness sakes, you guys, 95%. 95% of cancers are from the foods that we eat, okay? Heart disease is caused by the foods that we eat, and of course, diet and lifestyle. So why aren't we talking about keeping ourselves safe, our family safe, just by what we bring home from the grocery store? So let's see. We're gonna start going through what I've got. By the way, tomorrow night's class is gonna be over the top. Corned beef and not cabbage. No, not corned beef and cabbage, potato chips, and we're also going to be making the most amazing Reuben sandwiches, all with foods that aren't class 1 carcinogens. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'll take it. First step here, when I see these babies on sale, they immediately go in my cart. Immediately, just like that is what I do. What I also do is I take out the oil packet inside. I even throw out the little crunchy stuff, and I just throw it in a bowl with some hummus and some California balsamics. That's how I start that off. Those are quick, those are easy, and for goodness sakes, eat all of it. Those are power foods right there, okay? Those are the foods, these are the foods also that trap calories, that make you feel satiated, that rev your metabolism because of all the fiber. We're gonna be making corned beef and cabbage. I always shred 2 pounds of carrots. It's great to make carrot sandwiches. You can put it on salads. You can put it in soups. You can put it on potatoes. You can put it with rice. You can put it with oats. You can put it with oats and rice, shredded carrots, raisins, cinnamon, and a little bit of maple syrup, and you've got yourself a carrot cake breakfast. You guys, I cannot stop eating potatoes. You know why? They're also a power food. They're low fat. They're high in fiber, and they're awesome, okay? This is what I'm talking about. More carrots, people said. Stefanie, you guys eat like rabbits. No, we eat like horses and gorillas and giant dinosaurs that were herbivores. You know what I'm saying? There's where we're getting our protein from, stuff like that. We're making not corned beef and cabbage tomorrow night, you guys. Same flavors, same things, and it's going to be delicious without the carcinogens. Why would we be eating carcinogens? You could look it up. You could look it up. Corned beef is a processed meat, which means it's a class 1 carcinogen. What are you waiting for? The label to tell you that? You can research it. You can find it out, because you're the only one that's going to take the best care of yourself. Celery. We've been making lots of juices. We've been eating lots of celery. We've also got more of this stuff right here. It was $2.49. You guys want to guess my grocery bill today? Once again, they said, Stefanie, I can't believe how much groceries that you got. Right here, another power food, for goodness sakes. You could steam this. You could eat it raw. You could put it in the toaster oven. You could put it in an air fryer. You could bake it in the oven on parchment paper. You could eat this stuff. You should eat this stuff every single day. Cruciferous vegetables we should be eating every single day. By the way, I'm going to be getting into a 20-year evidence-based cancer program. I'm going to be talking this week about we don't need to be bringing carcinogens home. And then I'm going to be starting the Food for Life cancer program, which is, like I said, 20-year evidence-based. So if you know people that you're worried about getting cancer, that have cancer, that are going through cancer, please invite them to these classes so that they know that there's something that we can do. More broccoli, because I can't get enough of it. You guys should be eating your broccoli off. We've got some cucumbers. They're on sale. Why wouldn't we get those? Cucumbers are great when you slice them up like this. You throw a little bit of nutritional yeast on it, a pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper. It tastes like okie dokie. Did I tell you guys that kind of stuff? And it's hard to pick out cucumbers in the store when they're cold all the time. We've got garlic, because I'm going to be making some awesome stuff with that. Raw garlic is actually more potent than cooked garlic, but both are amazing, and I want you to eat all of it. There's 20 apples in here. We've been going through apples like mad. You know why? It's a power food. It's a power food. This is the stuff that helps you feel satiated, traps excess calories and gets them out of your body when you're eating all these beautiful foods. Are you guys listening to Dr. Neil Barnard? He knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this for a long time, and I'm super, super, super excited to be on all these interviews this month. More of these because they're great to have. Soy milk is great to put in things like nice cream with bananas. You could do strawberry nice cream. You could add it into your oats. You could put it into your quinoa. You could put it into your brown rice, which, by the way, I just mentioned 3 things that are also power foods. If you guys want to lose weight, feel great, learn how to prevent and reverse disease, you just need to eat your plants off. One of the number one problems, though, is people aren't eating enough. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle, and I'm going to show you how to crush it by eating all these. Look at this. Do you know what happened, you guys? I said, hey, Larry, where's the kale? He said, Stefanie, we're cleaning everything out. You could probably eat the kale right out of the containers at Meijer's store. Thank you, Larry, so much for how hard you work in the produce department. All you guys out there. They were out of kale on the floor, but they paged me in the store and said, Stefanie, we've got your kale. So I took all that they had. Kale is great. We made a great salad last week with just a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of pepper, paprika, garlic, and man, was that amazing. Red pepper, yellow pepper, stuff like that. That's what I'm teaching people every week. These power foods, how to prevent, reverse, and lose weight. Why wouldn't we want to? And eat stuff that tastes great. Hold on, I'm not done. There's so much more, you guys. How's everybody doing today? Whoa, hold on. You don't want to see over there. You want to see the food. This is how I lost 100 pounds. This is how I kept it off, okay? This is what I've been eating for 11 years, not just plain bananas, but ice cream, okay, you guys? Bananas are quick, easy, low-calorie, high-fiber, delicious foods. They even contain a little bit of protein. Well, we've got to put our sandwiches on something. So I've got some of this sourdough bread here. I bought another brand of sourdough bread. This is also a nice bread that we have that's gluten-free. We've got some grapes. Okay, grapes are great. They're another power food, low fat, fills you up. This is what I'm talking about. When you're eating these power foods like this, up to 2,000 calories a day, when you're eating low fat like this, these foods, all this fiber, get rid of all the excess calories that you don't need. It's right here. It's all right here. You can pre-order that book. It's in my Amazon store. You go to PCRM. We're going to be making some Thousand Island dressing, and I believe this is in it. Tomato paste, also a super huge thing for guys with prostate cancer. Everybody should be eating tomatoes. But tomatoes that are cooked are actually more powerful. Isn't this cool learning stuff like this? That's what you get to do when you show up to my classes. Over at Plantspiration, we have individual classes. We've got this amazing membership where people are crushing it because it's not just a diet, it's a lifestyle over here. We got to learn how to live this way. I mean, how else are you going to learn in one day how to make jackfruit and not corned beef cabbage? You can't go to a class and say, excuse me, I would like to have all the Spanish class done today so that I could travel and learn this whole language. It doesn't work like that. You got to take your time. You got to sign up. You got to take a class, and you got to learn how to get this stuff down. We're going to be making jackfruit tomorrow night. Of course, I'll talk about all ways to cook with jackfruit. And let's see what else I've got in here. Vegetable broth. We don't need oil. We can saute in that. It was on sale, so I got a lot of jackfruit, you guys. I got a lot of jackfruit because there's so many ways that you could eat jackfruit. You can turn it into basically anything that you did a pulled pork with, corned beef and cabbage. Why would we be eating a class 1 carcinogen? Class 1 carcinogen or this? I mean, I could never do it. Really? You can. You really can. Okay, we've got some of this stuff right here. This is soy sauce. We make a lot of tempeh bacon with it. Okay, we can more. How many cans of jackfruit do you guys think I have? More of this because we're making a lot of tempeh bacon. We've got some almond bries because I'm making some other stuff tomorrow night. A not corned beef cabbage. We're going to be making potato chips. I've even got pickle relish, and I want to give a shout out to Meijer. All the pickle relishes, organic pickle relishes, famous pickle relishes, corn syrup, corn syrup, corn syrup, corn syrup, corn syrup. Not Meijer's though. They don't have anything like, they do have a little bit of sugar, but the first ingredient, cucumbers, water, vinegar, salt, bell peppers. This is what, xanthan gum, listen, turmeric. This is the type of ingredient reading I want you guys to see. We don't need to be buying corn syrup stuff. It's not necessary, okay? There's a better way to eat. There's a better way to live, but I didn't know it myself until one day my daughter said, we should stop eating animals. That's kind of weird. I'm representing it now. I'm representing it because it saved my life and it's saving everybody else's life when they make the switch. I know plants aren't for everybody. I get it. I get it. You don't need to tell me if you're not into it. Scroll along. But they do work for everyone, and everyone has a right to know that you can make Thousand Island dressing with stuff like this, sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, that's how we're doing it. Tofu, another power food. Tofu is a power food, and tempeh are excellent sources of plant protein to start off in the morning. If you have any hormone imbalances, women who are going through menopause, tofu in the morning, breakfast scrambles, tempeh, these are excellent ways to start. It levels out serotonin. It makes you feel better. These are the power foods I want to see people eating. So tofu for breakfast is great. What else is great for breakfast? Berries, smoothies, fruit bowls, breakfast bowls, grain bowls, rice bowls. You could eat anything you want. You could even eat broccoli for breakfast. This is all about putting the nourishing fuels in that heal your body and keep you safe. I got a lot of broccoli, you guys, because that's how I roll. More tofu. You can turn them into chicken bites. You could turn it into a creamy sauce on your pasta. You could eat it, just heat it up. Honestly, you could saute it with some of this right here. This is what we're doing. You just kind of soak it up. You put it in the, it's easy. It's easy to do this kind of stuff. All right, now down to my most favorite stuff right here, tempeh. You could just cut off a piece of tempeh, all right, slap it between a date, and it tastes like a cake. Tempeh looks a little weird. That's okay, but it's amazing. It's another one of these power foods that Neil Barnard's been talking about in his book. More power foods. We're making Reuben sandwiches, you guys, without carcinogens. This stuff fights cancer. It fights cancer. Is that it? Is that all I have in here? No way. I'm missing some stuff. One more bag. We can keep it easy by just using these carrots and the not corned beef and cabbage. Here we go. We just went through about 100 oranges last week, and we're going to eat 100 more because these are great for you. I mean, Stefanie, what do I snack on? This stuff. It's it. I know we get used to going through drive-thrus. I know we get used to buying stuff in packages. I know it gets convenient to buy things in chips, but I'm going to show you how you can make chips tomorrow night in 5 minutes in the microwave, and it doesn't have oil. It doesn't have cholesterol. It doesn't have these things that are causing problems. It's doing things to us that help us. Look at this. This is good. You can munch on those too. That's a snack. These are awesome. So when you eat foods like this that I'm showing you guys right here, you could literally eat all you want. You don't need to count calories. You don't need to count points. You don't need to count what's going on. You don't need to measure. You don't need to weigh. We just need to say, hey, we just need to eat our plants off today. I'm a poet and I didn't even know. Should I do a rap song next? Because I'm feeling one coming on. How's everybody doing? This is my grocery haul. This is how I kept 100 pounds off, okay, 11 years ago, and my family as well. I can't wait to teach more people how to do this. Look at this. It's going to be delicious. Did you leave any tempeh in the store? I absolutely did not. But you know what? Hold on. Guess the grocery list. Drum roll, please. Are you ready for this? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to pick a number out of the book? Put it in the chat box, and I'll tell you, I've got a couple minutes here. This is going to be good. Tempeh, Reuben sandwiches. No corned beef cabbage. It's so delicious. Potato chips and so much more. What a great guess. Give me a page number 2. Wow, you guys are good. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, Colleen, I think you're the winner. 256. And that's, oh. And I got some teas to go with me, please. You guys, I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, plant-based nutrition expert. I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease and how to get this down. I'm so grateful that you guys are here in this group. Don't forget, you guys, if you're on YouTube, like, share, ring the bell. Don't want to miss a thing. I'm going to be live on Friday with an interview with Dr. Lori Marbus, Dr. Neil Barnard. We're going to, of course, be talking about the Power Book, all this amazing stuff that I've been talking about and sharing and teaching, but he's got so much new awesome stuff in here. It's a nice read. And I'm going to be talking about it, like I said, Friday on the 15th. On the 20th, I'll be on the book club through PCRM. On the 26th, we'll be in DC. The whole family's going to be there. This is going to be super exciting. And the 29th, I have another interview with Dr. Barnard on Mission Critical with PCRM. So don't forget to be following me, you guys. Keep eating these calorie burning foods, these calorie trapping foods, and these hunger taming foods. That's how you do it. There's no limit to these foods, okay, you guys? Excess calories get swept out. Trust the man. How you doing? I want you guys to eat your plants off. I love you so much. Have a beautiful